Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We are back. We're going to do something really cute today. We have this Shiplap bunny and it's going to have a pocket right here. That's why this is like scored and stuff. But Mark just glued this together for me so it can kind of sit up. So that's why we're not going to move that too much. We also have some little buttons. This is going to be really cute. I think we're going to use a couple different transfers, and then the pocket's going to be full of some really pretty florals. I got these from Michael's, and these are in my Amazon link, but look how pretty these are. They're so cute. When you jump on, say hello, hit the heart button. Keyword is going to be rabbit. We just listed this on Etsy. I think this is adorable. It is about 20 inches tall and super cute. Let's see here. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Sally. All right, I'm going to share this into the broadcast channel. If you see the red live above my head, I'm live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay. So comment hashtag replay. I'm Brittany with Tilton Designs. Hit the heart button, sprinkle, comment rabbit. Let me go ahead and put this in the comments and pin it. Hi, Miss Renee. How was everybody's weekend? Thanks for checking, Miss Suzanne. Hi, Marcia. Hi, guys. Okay, so we posted something yesterday. We have Easter mystery bundles. We're taking orders through the 1st of March, but it's gonna be like first come, first serve because I don't know how many we're gonna have. I only have a certain amount of this ribbon, but we'll figure it out either way. But like I said, comment rabbit to get the supplies. We do have an Etsy sale happening right now on all the new cutouts that go with the spring collection. And then like I said, we've added a couple other things, including, look how pretty these wreaths turned out behind me yesterday. Those are on Etsy as well as this cute little project. So we're gonna use 2 transfers. We used this one the other day on that project for my bedroom, the French garden. I'm just gonna use this little like decorative piece. And then this one is new. It's called Best Easter Wishes. Look how cute this one is. And then we're gonna use this little tiny part down here that says Best Easter Wishes. I think it's gonna be cute. So when you join us, say hello, hit the heart button. When you guys place an order over $85 on our chalk site, we still have that super cute bunny tail bundle available. These are sold out other than in that bundle. And then you also, with all orders, you're gonna be getting a new spring 2025 collection catalog. So make sure you guys check that out. We just started including those again. Hi, Miss Christina, how are you? And hi, Mom, how was your day? So this pocket has a little bit of detail, but we have 3 spacers on here. I'm not gonna move it too much, but we spaced it up so you can put your flowers inside. So that's why it's glued, but see, this is the pocket. That's what we're gonna chalk on. But he just glued the 3 spacers in there. And then this will stand up. We do have kickstands to make it stand up. But we're gonna start by painting this. So I'm gonna move everything out of my way. Yep, comment rabbit. Hi, Sharon. Hi, guys. How was your weekend? So, I told you guys we weren't going to watch the Super Bowl, and our intentions were good. We were not going to watch. But then I was scrolling through Facebook and we saw how bad the Chiefs were getting beaten. So we turned it on for a little bit. I did get a little bit of satisfaction out of it. I'm not going to lie. Sorry if you're a Chiefs fan. But I don't think anybody in America other than Chiefs fans wanted them to win. So I was super glad that the Eagles won. You got your club today? Awesome. I'm opening a new jar of bright white. I must have had this one for a while. It's a little dry on top. And I'm gonna combine these because I'm close to the bottom. Was a good game? I'm not sure about a good game, but it was a good game for the Eagles. All right, combine these up here. I'm just using a multi-tool. I'm gonna combine the black velvet too, but I'll do that in a little bit. We're gonna start by painting this. So this is a Shiplap bunny. So we're gonna clean all these lines out. Hi, Miss Debbie. Hi, Betty. Hi, guys. Hi, Natasha. Mom says it was a good game. Mom, were you watching the same game as me? Mom's probably mad because I told her we weren't gonna watch it, and we weren't. But because we really thought that the Chiefs were just gonna, you know. But yeah, we were glad. Okay, so we're gonna take our bright whites. These shiplap lines we're gonna clean out as we go, but we're gonna start painting. And I am gonna like distress this and make it look vintage and all the things. You guys know me. It doesn't have to be painted perfectly. Oh, the fans treated Taylor Swift. I saw that. Yeah, she got booed, but they also booed the Chiefs. I think everybody's just kind of sick of the whole thing. You guys know I've been to a Taylor Swift concert. I have nothing against Taylor Swift, and it's not Taylor Swift's fault that they show her, but when people watch the NFL, they're not there to see Taylor Swift, so why show her all the time? I think America's just sick of that. So maybe they learned their lesson because it seems that way, maybe. All right, we're gonna take our detail tool, clean these out. You're from Philly? Oh yeah. Well, I bet your family's happy, huh? I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so you'd think I would cheer for the Eagles or the Steelers, but no. I am glad they won, the Eagles, but we're Bills fans through and through. Yeah, I saw they booed Taylor Swift. We sent it to Parker. He's like, ah! You guys know Parker's he's a big Swiftie. So he wasn't too impressed about that, but oh well. I was just glad that we don't have to hear about that three-peat crap anymore and all that stuff. I know, this is gonna be really cute. I'm excited. We're gonna use some gilding wax. I think I'm gonna use the bronze gilding wax. I haven't used this yet. This is on my website as well. We partnered with Dixie Belle. So we're gonna use that to make our buttons look kind of antique. That's my goal here. So I'm just gonna get all of this guy painted. I don't use bright white often anymore. I use vanilla, but bright white does cover a lot better than vanilla, I'll tell you that. But vanilla is like an off-white, so that's what I go for. Do we still have the craft boxes? Yes. So the craft boxes are available all month long. I'm actually going to be doing another version of it. I've been planning on doing it for the last like 3 days. But we're going to work on another version of it after this, and I'll get it posted. All right, I'm just going to clean these lines out with my detail tool as I'm going down. Right, Tina, exactly. It's not her fault they didn't do good yesterday. And then I saw that Coach Reed said something about the refs, and I just wanted to die. I'm like, seriously, I can't even. It was nice to see them not get all the calls for once. And then look what happened. But I know, why boo anybody? I get it. I mean, I get why they booed the Chiefs, because that's just football, right? Like, I mean, if I was an Eagles fan and I was there, I would have booed the Chiefs. I get that. But why boo? Yeah, I don't understand why they boo her. Like, it's not her fault, obviously. But again, I think the NFL's learning probably after that. I think they only showed her once, right? At least that's what I've heard, because we didn't watch the beginning. It's my glue gun. You see the smoke? I took up smoking, and it's sitting over here in an ashtray. Just kidding. I don't smoke. It is my glue gun. Smoking. She's smoky. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Miss Pam. So this part in the middle doesn't need to be painted because that's where our pocket's gonna go. So we're just gonna keep going down this guy. Thank you so much, Christina. We appreciate it. We have, I think, well, Mark's working on the last couple, but all orders from the sale will be done after today. So check your emails for tracking. I thought my eyes were playing games. Yeah, the smoke. Yeah. That's what it is. Just my glue gun. All right, just clean these lines out. And then we'll let that dry a minute. Hi, Shirley. How are you? And then, do you think this is probably good for me to paint it yet or not, Mark?
Should be somewhat set up.
Okay, so there's our bunny. Like I said, this is just listed on Etsy. It is about 20 inches tall. And then this is the pocket. Like I said, this will come unassembled. You'll get 3 separate pieces. If you're putting it together at home, just let them cure up a little bit. That's why we did it ahead of time. But I'm gonna paint the pocket the same color, and then these pieces are like scored on here as well, so I'm gonna kind of clean those out to make it look like a real pocket. Hi, Debbie. So we're just gonna get this painted, and then like I said, we're gonna distress all of this as well. Give her some detail. You finally caught alive. How are you, Miss Donna? Everybody have a good weekend. I ordered everything to make. I'm obsessed with the Chick-fil-A grilled, the market salad. Have you guys ever had that? It's got strawberries and apples and blueberries and the grilled chicken. Usually has blue cheese, but I don't get the blue cheese. And then I love their apple cider vinaigrette, but it's got a lot of calories, so I usually only do like half a packet. But I found the dressing in my grocery store, so I got that. And then I found a recipe for the copycat chicken, so I'm gonna try to make that. And we're gonna try to make ourselves a market salad. I don't know, I don't remember what the price is, but if you comment. No, we're having tacos tonight. I don't remember what the price is, but if you comment the keyword and check your messenger, you can go to Etsy and check it out. Mark, do you remember what you charged for this?
The big bunny?
Yeah. All right, so I'm just going around and cleaning out these marks with my detail tool.
full set is 28.
28 for the full
20
set.
inches tall,
20 inches tall,
12 inches wide.
12 inches wide. He's just full of knowledge. Their avocado lime, I've never had that one, but I love their apple cider vinaigrettes. But it's just got a lot of calories, so I just limit how much I have of it. But it's still good. It's worth a little extra calories. Hi, Tanya. Yes, comment rabbit, guys, if you're just jumping on. I appreciate you hanging out. We're just taking our detail tool, cleaning out these lines, because this is going to be a pocket, and we're going to fill our pocket full of flowers. I'm loving all the spring projects right now. I'm really enjoying it. Last little side right here. This detail tool, you guys know I told you 100 times. You get so much more use out of it than just, oh, there's a top too. Than just like cleaning up little mistakes. I use this for so many things. All right, so there is that. Did you guys do anything good this weekend? Anybody have any Super Bowl parties? We are doing good. All right, so I think we're done painting. That was pretty painless. Not too bad for that one. We're gonna throw this in the water. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on getting these dry. So we'll bring back our bunny and our pockets and start drying these. Hi, Miss Nancy, how are you? All right, get these dry really fast. You remember when I told you guys that when we got our new bedroom furniture, our dresser, the top of the one side came broken, and so they scheduled an appointment with us back, oh my gosh, 3 weeks ago, I think. They never showed up. So I called them and I said, hey, nobody ever showed up. They said, oh, it's because there wasn't a technician in the area. We're going to come back on Monday, February 10th between 10 and 2. Guess what? They didn't come today. Be honest, is there anything you don't enjoy making? Yes. There are some things. Crafts, no. But some things, like, I really don't love to cook. I do, but I'll do it, but I don't love it. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. Disney? Disney what, Renee? Hi, Trudy, how are you? Hi, Sandra. All right, get these dry. I think, what do I want to use on this? I'm trying to decide if I want to use Vintage Photo or if I want to use my dark wax. I haven't decided yet. Wish the weather was more springy. I know, right? I don't feel like we're going to have spring weather for a while. Unfortunately. Unless you're in like Florida, South Carolina, California. I was talking to Nancy today and she was saying how it's been rainy. I would prefer like warmer and rain rather than ice. You went to Disney this weekend? Awesome. Where'd you go? Which parks? Or did you go to multiple parks? Hi, Marcy. If you guys are new, let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you join our free VIP group. If you comment rabbit and then go to the bottom, you can join our VIP group. We have a video in there that goes over a ton of information about joining our crafting community and about getting some bonus freebies for joining. Use the wax. I want to see what it looks like and how to apply it before I buy. Okay. I've used it lots of times. You've never seen me use this before, Gloria? We'll use it though. Maybe I'll use a little bit of this too at some point, but I think I'm gonna use, I used this yesterday. This is those Distress Ink, the dry brushes, and I used that to apply the nominee around our wreaths, and it worked really well. So I think I'm gonna try a little bit of that and kind of just add some distressing to it. You were in Florida a week ago, only saw sunshine one day of 8. Brenda, I was in Florida too. When was I there? The end of January, I think. And it rained every single day. It was so cold, and I think there was one day we saw sun as well. Epcot and Magic Kingdom, nice. Annual passes about to expire. Are you gonna renew them? I don't know how that works. I'm assuming you renew them if you want to, right? I'm assuming. All right, we're almost dry. I think this is gonna be so cute, guys. I haven't been to Epcot. When I earned the trip with Chalk back in, I think 2021 we went. And so we did every park that time, but the last time we went, which was November of last year, we just did Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. So we didn't do Epcot, so we didn't get to do Ratatouille's, what is it? The Ratatouille ride or the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Hi, Joanna. So at some point, I'd like to go back and do those. Oh, you're not going to renew? Have you always had them and you're deciding not to this time, or is it something you just had for, you were in Disney last week and the weather was beautiful? Nice. Yeah, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, they were my kids' favorites, so that's why we went to those again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab an 80 grit sanding block, and we're gonna go ahead and distress these. So I'm just gonna go around the edges and kind of get that, paste off the sides and just kind of distress it up a little bit. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Like I said, we glued our spacers in there. That's what's gonna allow us to put our flowers in there. Hi, Miss Donna. And then we're gonna go around and do this as well. Oh, off and on. Gotcha. Are the annual passes expensive? I bet they're, yeah. Isn't the bunny cute? But it's probably worth it, right? Because, Disney's expensive. Sorry, it's 6 o'clock. Sirens are gonna go off in town. Somebody told me to get nail files for these little areas, and I told you guys about this, but I went to Dollar General and bought nail files, and somebody lost them. I have no idea where they are. So now I gotta get more nail files, apparently. Hi, Sherry. All right. Just going around this whole guy. Isn't it cute? I love shiplap. We have so much shiplap. So I have the black shiplap behind me in the house. We have shiplap in the bathroom. We have it in the kitchen. We have it in my old office, which was upstairs. We have it some in the living room. Mark has some in his office. Parker has some in his room. Hi, Pauline. So we have a lot of shiplap. And then in our room, we did that grid wall, which I love that too. Turned out really pretty. All right. Love you some shiplap. Heck yes. It's just pretty, right? All right, almost done with this part. And then the fun part comes in. We're gonna vintage it up, grunge it up. My neck has been killing me today. I don't know why it's so bad today. It's been a rough one. Mark put some of the CBD stuff on it, hoping that would help, and I've been a little bit miserable today with that. What is shiplap? It's this. So it's wood with they're usually wood planks. So behind me, that's what's on the wall. They're wood planks, and you lock them together to make it look pretty. All right, I just have this little sanding thing, and I'm just gonna go in here because I can't get my sanding block in there. Apparently I need a new one of these. Huh? One of these sanding sticks. If I had an emery board, I lost it, so. But you guys know I can't ever just leave. If I see the white paste on there that I painted, it'll bother me, so. Didn't it? Oh, you guys. So I haven't shown you guys next month's club yet. If you're a designer on our team, and if you're not a designer on our team and you want to be, so you can get club early and you can get product early and you get 40% off and all sorts of awesome things. Next month's club is beautiful. You guys are going to love it. But what we're working on, every month we do club cutouts. So we do something that goes with the club. So this month is the hello patterns. So this is the cutouts that we did with this one. So these are available all month long. If you guys are a club member or perks member with us, you guys know you get some special perks with that, as well as the craft box. But next month's club cutouts and craft box, I think you guys are gonna love it. I'm super excited. Hi, Carrie. How are you? All right, let me get my desk cleaned up, and then we're going to be ready to start grunging this up. All right, so we're going to bring this back, and we're going to bring this back, and then we're going to use the Kills Dark Sealing Wax. Hi, Sandy. And I'm going to use this dry brush. Like I said, these are both in my Amazon link. This is by that Distress ink. I am going to grab a paper towel. My back and hips hurt more when there is weather front coming in. Yeah, I think that's part of it too, the weather. That definitely affects things. I'm going to grab my cardboard back so I don't get this all over my desk. You received your phone holder today? Awesome. I can't wait to see what you do with yours. So I'm going to start in a small area and just see if this is kind of what I want. But I'm just going to kind of offload this on here, and then we're just going to kind of I don't like to like just go in with it crazy because it can be pretty dark. See, even there, we're just kind of using this and just gonna apply this all around like parts of the outer part, if that makes sense. See what we got going on? See that? Just adds a little extra something to it. Isn't it cute? Thanks, Miss Ann. You look like a new name, Ann Sanford. Feel free to send us your email and mailing address and we'll send you some happy mail. We love new people. So we're just dipping it in our antique wax, kind of offloading it, and then just kind of going with the curve of the bunny and applying it around the outer edge here. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, I like it. Like it a lot. I mean, you can go as dark or as light as you want. But we're just kind of, somebody said, you know what somebody said? To use a wax applicator. Mark, can you give me a new wax applicator? You guys know those wax applicators we use with our surface wax? I'm gonna use it in a minute for on here, for on the pocket when we chalk it. So I'll wax this, that'll prevent the paste from coming up. But somebody today told me to try the wax applicator. She said she did it and then she cleaned it afterwards so she could put it back in her wax. But we're gonna see, if I like this, maybe I'll just have this as like a dedicated antique wax applier. Let's try it and see what we think. Oh, I threw it on the floor. Okay, thanks, Sherry. Okay, so this is the wax applicator. It's like a terry cloth, kind of. It's kind of like our fuzz cloth. We're gonna try this and just see how I feel about it. Yeah, I like it.
I would glue this down as soon as you're able to, the way it's
Oh, yeah.
Bit, you know what I mean?
Well, I should probably do that now then, huh?
I would. That way you can do flowers and not have to worry about it.
I don't know, guys. I think I like this because you can kind of like smooth it out. We might have found a new use for our wax applicator. All right, before we move on too much farther, we're gonna glue this guy down. So I'm gonna use a tiny bit of hot glue with this, but I'm also gonna use some tacky glue. What is the unicorn wax like? Unicorn wax? Do you mean the, not unicorn. Do you mean the chameleon? Is that what you mean? I haven't used it yet, so don't ask me. I have them all, but I haven't used them. So this pocket, like I said, there's spacers. We already glued them together. That's a new one, hold on. So that way they could set up a little bit. I know, I was gonna watch a video about that chameleon wax. At some point we'll use it live because I'm not 100% positive on it yet. All right, and then we're just gonna use a tiny bit of tack or hot glue and just do a couple little spots just to make sure it holds while I'm live, because we're gonna put our flowers in this pocket. So this is scored, so you know where to place her.
That's a him.
It's a her. She's gonna have a bow in her hair.
Oh.
All right, so there is that. So then you'll see, we're gonna put the flower. Oh my God, this is gonna be so cute, you guys. Okay, let's keep grunging this up. If you guys are just jumping on, say hey, comment, whatever the keyword is. What is it, rabbit? So Laura said she used it over the gravity paste to paint a Grinch at Christmas and it gave it sort of an iridescent look. Okay, I don't know, I haven't played with it yet, so I'm planning on it at some point, just obviously haven't yet. But at some point, we will play with it. Hi, Amanda, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. Oh, see, I had a lot right there. That's okay. I kind of like how this is applied though, because you can like really rub it in. I think I like it. I'm still on the fence here. It is gonna be so cute. And the flowers I have are like perfect for it. You'll see. All right, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna go back to this, but then I can kind of smooth it over with that, if that makes sense. Kind of just smooths it out a little. Yeah, chameleon. Yeah, unicorn, chameleon, whatever, right? Same difference. Yeah, I haven't played with it yet, but I plan to at some point. Just haven't yet. All right, so I'm just continuing around my whole bunny here just to give it, you know, and you don't have to do this part if you're not into like grungy vintage, but this is definitely my vibe. So this is what I'm going for here. We tried the wax applicator. I don't think I love it with this. Maybe I would like it more with like the antique wax. We'll see, I'm not sure. Somebody told me, I messaged them and they said they tried the wax applicator. I can't remember who it was. Somebody I was talking to last night.
Stealing your thing.
Huh?
Stealing your thing.
What are you stealing?
This.
Oh. Gotcha. Mark's trying to figure out a way to make more of the phone stands in case Chalk doesn't sell them. I got a bunch in the middle. Oh look, came off. That's the nice thing, I guess, because we can use the wax applicator to clean up our messes. So just offload. I prefer the dry brush, I think, for sure. There we go. Just gives it some, you know, extra something, something. I'm guessing the chameleon wax will be good for summer projects. Yeah, I bet. I fully don't know what it's for. I tried to read the thing the other day and I'm like, I don't know. All right, we're gonna do the same thing around the pockets. Just add some of this around here. So many decisions, I know, right? And if you make mistakes, you can always fix it. There's a way to fix it, right? No reason to stress. Crafting's supposed to be fun and not one size fits all, right? Oh, I'm loving this. I'm so excited. You guys know how I am. Like when something turns out how I'm planning in my head, it's just amazing. It just makes my day. All right, I think we're gonna call that good as I keep adding more. Because I can't leave well enough alone. Did you make 2 bunnies? Yes, aren't they so cute, Nancy? I did those yesterday live. Those are wreath forms that are on our Etsy site as well. So those are listed as well as this super cute bunny right here. So if you're interested, go check out our Etsy store. All right, I think I'm happy with the bunny. So we use the Kills Dark Sealing Wax. Yep, those are from my live yesterday. So if you go to our page, you can check out the live from yesterday and it's there. Hi, Miss Teresa, thanks for sprinkling. All right, now starts, we're gonna wax this. Are you going to make a smaller size of this bunny? This bunny, probably not. If you want a different size, you can let us know. But my plan was just to make it this size. This one, these ones up here, we have 3 different sizes. So we have small, medium, and large. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take some surface wax and apply it to our pockets because we're gonna chalk on this. This is where we're gonna use our transfers. Hi, Paula, how are you? Do you have any sassy heart chubbies? The heart chubbies are not gonna restock. I don't have any more, but I can cut them. They just won't be the chubby ones, but you can use a kickstand.
Did you make them with a kickstand?
Yeah, we did.
I made them, didn't I?
Yeah, so I think they're on Etsy. All right, but we're gonna use the French Garden, and like I said, I'm just gonna use this like decorative part, and then we're gonna use this part. Look how cute this one is, though. We're only gonna use this tiny little part right here, the Best Easter Wishes, but I'm loving both of these. Like, they're very vintagey. These are reusable silkscreen transfers if you guys are new. Hi, Jamie and Beth. We're gonna go ahead and add some lint to this. Yeah, we sold all of the chubbies, but we do have them listed, and I believe they're with kickstands. And we also have an option for acrylic ones as well.
Yeah, I customized kickstands for him.
Yeah, he made kickstands for him, Gloria. All right, so there's also a really pretty flower. I wonder if I should use that too. All right, so I'm gonna use this little like decorative scrolly piece right here, kind of at the bottom. It actually fits it like pretty perfectly, but I'm not gonna chalk the Paris part. I'm gonna use the best Easter wishes in there. So I'm gonna grab my multi-tool, and then I'm gonna grab my black paste. I was gonna open a new jar, but I guess I don't need it. And I'm just gonna carefully chalk this little scrolly part because I don't want the words, okay? So we're just gonna carefully chalk this part. There's also like a butterfly on this one. There's a rose. This is so pretty. There's like vintage postage stamps and tulips, a key, some other like French wording. I really like this one. I'm loving like all the new vintagey type transfers they're coming out with. Big fan, huge. Isn't it cute? I like it. All right, almost done. So I'm just pressing this through, getting my excess off, and then we're gonna peel this up. So there's that. I'm gonna throw this in some water. I don't know if I wanna use that flour or not. I guess I'll just leave it here for a second until I decide. I'll just set it there. We're gonna go ahead and dry that. So this is what we have. Whoop. On the little pockets. Are those jelly beans in the nest? No, they're no, they're eggs. Rebecca. No, I'm sorry, you just made me laugh. The seasonal postage stamps. Yes, we do have the cutouts for the spring ones. Aren't they so cute? We're gonna do a really cute project with that too. You guys know I love those postage stamps ones. We use the heck out of the ones for Christmas. And now we have like spring ones. Hi, Miss Cappy, how are you? Isn't it pretty? And this pocket's gonna have flowers in it. I think it's adorable. All right, get this dry. That's good. Hi, Miss Mary. And then this is the transfer. Yeah, there's little eggs in there. See that? We're gonna fuzz this. And like I said, I'm just using the little Best Easter Wishes part. This is a 5x7 transfer. And then that other one was an 8.5 by 11. So we're just gonna fuzz this one up. First time using this. Just like that. Did you guys see Mark's cute little post he made this morning? Being all sweet. That's what he does. All right, I'm gonna kind of space this up a little bit. I think right about there. So it's like right in the center. And like I said, I'm just doing Best Easter Wishes. They're on your list now. There you go. See, it was a good thing you mentioned Easter or jelly beans, Rebecca. She needed to get some. All right, so I'm just carefully chalking just the little words right here. I feel like I'm gonna need something else at the top of this though. And then peel that up. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna throw this in some water. I feel like I need to add something else to this. Let me look at this transfer. So this is what we have. I'll hold it up for you guys. See, so we have Best Easter Wishes on there. Isn't that cute? Jelly beans would be cute, yes. I'm trying to decide what else I want to put on here. I feel like I want something else. There are going to be flowers in it. But maybe I should just do like some of these like words coming onto it. Should I do that? Let's try that so I don't mess that up first. Wasn't that sweet? He's a sweet guy sometimes. Have a good night, Christina. Thanks for watching. What do you guys think? Should I add some of the wording at the top or just put the flowers in? Carrots? I don't have any carrots. Isn't it looking so cute? You could put carrots in there if you wanted, but we're doing flowers. Show us. Show us what? Do they have a small, I didn't grab out. Let me look and see what they have in here. Let me look. I'm still familiarizing myself with the new transfers. I'm just trying to decide what I want to put, if I want to put anything there or just leave it. I feel like I might just put like the words up there. Or he was speaking the truth. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You know what I just realized? Hold, please. So, we have these now. We have these new artisan add-ons. These are not in the cart link, but you can add these to there. The bunny is on Etsy, yeah. So we listed these yesterday, Mary. These gorgeous scalloped Easter egg wreaths. Easter ear wreaths. These are the large ones, so they're about 20 inches tall. And then we have two other sizes, small and medium. Those are the large. And then this is listed as well. I think we're going to use one of these and then add some of the bronze wax to this because we're also going to do that with the buttons. I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I wanted to play with these, so I'm excited to do it. I'm going to throw this in some water. That's what we're going to use. I'm excited. We're going to do it up. Are we ready? So these are sticky. Let me close this up because I'm done with this. I'm excited about this now. All right, so let me move some of my stuff. I just threw that on the floor. Yes, we're gonna put one of those on at the top right here. So these are the frame flourishes ones. There's like different, I don't even know what, they're like just adhesive embellishments. Where's the thing to open these? And we're just going to, you can add these to your frames, you guys. I'm trying to decide what one I want to use. I really like all of them. I think I'll use this one. So we literally are just gonna pull it off. First time playing with these, so I have no idea. We're just gonna, I'm gonna love these, I can tell you that already. Okay, put it on there. Hi, Darcy. The pearl embellishments would be pretty too, yeah. But that's not what we're doing today. So now I'm gonna try the bronze gilding wax. Haven't used this one yet, but I'm gonna grab a screwdriver, pop this open. My thing's gone. Mark, do you know what happened to the, what is the thing called that goes inside of this? It's missing, the one I had. For the screwdriver, the head, whatever the heck it's called. The head to the screwdriver. Hi, Sue. Oh, there it is. I just found it. There was two over here.
Talk about the tip.
Can we call the head screwdriver head? I'm not totally stupid. I know a few things. All right, let's try this up. So we're just gonna pry this up. Whoop. So this is the bronze. You guys have seen me use the gold a lot. It's really pretty on like our Verities and stuff. So you could add these to the Verities and then make your, like, or you could add them to the Aidens. We're actually gonna do that at some point. We're gonna add them to a 12 by 18 Aiden and then use the bunny basket transfer. I'm so excited about that. You guys have no idea. So the only thing I think I need to do first is apply a little bit of bright white paste. So I'm gonna grab a little brush and I'm just gonna apply some of the bright white paste on top. Yeah, flathead, but it's a head. He acted like I was wrong or something. So that way it kind of blends with my color, my pockets, but they paint super easy. I was kind of worried that they weren't gonna paint easy, but they do paint very easy. So I'm just gonna go around and get this painted so it blends a little better. Then we'll dry it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really think I'm gonna be a fan of these. These are fun. I knew when they announced these that I was gonna love them, but I think I'm even more excited than I was to begin with. Okay, so we just painted that. I am so right. Tell Renee. Always right. All right, let's get this dry. And then we're gonna take, we also have these little buttons. They're just like meant to look like little vintage buttons. I thought to add those on there, but now maybe I won't. I don't know if it'll be too much. They're gonna be like the bronze color. I don't know if I wanna add those or not yet. We'll see. Go ahead and get this dry. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, comment, grab it for the supply list. All right, that's dry. And now I'm just gonna use, I think, another little brush to apply that on. I'm gonna grab somewhere. Grab one of these. Thank you for sprinkling. I think the buttons will be too much. I'm not sure yet. We'll decide once they're not on there yet. All right, we're gonna take our bronze gilding wax and we're just gonna kind of brush this on, I think. Do I wanna use that or do I wanna use like a paper towel? I'm really undecided here. Hi, Kim. I think the buttons are cute too. We'll see. Maybe I'll use a paper towel instead. I can kind of control it better with a paper towel, I feel like. All right, so I'm just kind of like, it's like a, you know, somebody said last night, rub and buff. It's like that. Think the buttons look great. Me too. I think they're gonna be good, but we'll give it a second. We'll finish this. And then once I apply the bronze to them, we'll decide if we want to apply them or not. But this applies really, really easy to these. And you can like build it up kind of like with anything, you know, add more, take it off, whatever you want to do. I'm loving this. I am loving this, you guys. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're whispering, Mark. It's a secret. You're not allowed to know what we're doing. Oh, this is turning out so pretty. I love this bronze. Like I said, I hadn't used this one yet. We've had it for a little bit and I haven't played with it, but I really, really like it. And you could like paint the whole thing, but because I painted it white to kind of blend in, and then I'm just going over like the details of this little add-on, I really think I'm digging it. What do you guys think? Look at that. That's so pretty. Rub on, rub off. That's right. Oh, I like this. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I remembered to use these. Because we almost put a transfer on there. All right, I think I'm gonna be happy with that. So pretty. All right, so there's that part. Let's add this onto the buttons and then decide if we're gonna add the buttons or not. That's so cute. So we're just gonna rub this on here. These are, what is it, Mark? Scored? The buttons?
Oh, yeah.
I think they're scored. So yeah, once you apply that, then you can just take your little detail tool and clean those little marks out. Because you guys know, like when it goes in those little cracks, I just like to clean it out a little bit. I think I like the look of these. I think we're gonna add those on. And they're like a unique little shape. So then we'll apply it to this. Isn't this cute? This is turning out so cute. We're still gonna add a bow to the bunny, and we're also gonna add our flowers in the little pockets. All right. Just clean my little marks out. I think we need the buttons. Those are so cute. Look at them. You guys, I'm proud of this. Can you tell? It's kind of like last night. I get so excited. So cute. Okay, we're done with that. So we use the bronze, and then we use the, what were they called? The Frame Flourishes Artisan Add-on. So I did not put that in the cart link, so if you guys want those, we have all different ones, but those were the Frame Flourishes. All right, so now we're gonna glue those on quick. I'm gonna use a tiny bit of tacky glue and then a tiny bit of hot glue just to make sure they don't move. Yeah, I think now that the buttons are bronze and match, I think we're in business here. Don't come look. It's too cute. You can't see. No, you can. Tell me how cute it is. Tell me all about it though. Come on. No. You gotta tell me how cute it is.
Things to clean.
Aren't the buttons cute? All right. It's so cute. My tacky glue is going everywhere. Thanks so much, Maureen. You look like a new name too. Welcome. Make sure you like and follow our page, and feel free to send us your email and mailing address, and we'll send you some happy mail. We love new people. Okay, let's put our flowers in, and then we're gonna make a really cute bow. I have some really pretty ribbon that I got from Michael's the other day.
Hi.
Look who's here.
Oh, it's just hey ladies.
Hey,
I haven't done the sexy voice in a while.
Oh, jeez.
How are you doing?
All right, so I got these from Michael's, and I got this from Michael's. It's like frayed on the edges, and then these are in my Amazon link. Look how pretty these are. Yeah, the cleaning guy has to do his job. Make way. All right, let's open this and make just a simple bow for up by the bunny's ear. How tall is this bunny? This bunny is 20 inches tall. Isn't he cute? If you guys want a smaller size, we didn't do a smaller size, but if you want a smaller size, we can do it. I'm not sure what you would put in the pocket. It'd have to be something really little, but see how it's pretty? It's like frayed on the edges. I thought that was perfect for this. So we're just gonna do a real simple, what are you looking for, bud? Oh, I dropped it, yeah. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna, excuse you, my gosh. They're all saying, don't tickle me. Oh, gosh. All right, so I just have a big old piece here. And we're just gonna really just do a simple.
I decided when you're done, we're gonna go in and chill.
I have to do another
We're gonna
video.
make some
I already told you.
Chick-fil-A salads.
We're not. I ordered a counter grill. I want the big one to go on the side of my fireplace. Yes. All right, so just a simple. Oh my gosh, this ribbon is perfect. You guys, I'm so excited. You have no idea.
Oh, that little thing's cool.
You said you weren't looking.
Yeah, but no, I didn't.
Look it. It's adorable. It's like the perfect little bow.
Those little things, those add like a...
I know.
Puts them up in the ears.
No. Put it in the ears.
That's cool.
I did make it too long, but that's okay. We'll trim that down just a little. Usually I have way too much.
Pretty
so
good for a rookie.
Pretty good for a rookie. Wow. I have the sweetest husband ever. You guys believe the stuff he says?
We can do more stuff tomorrow, babe. We're tired.
Don't babe me. I have to do one more video. I already told you. Okay, so we're gonna glue that there.
The old man will go in.
How about smaller flowers? Yeah, you could put smaller flowers there. Mine are pretty small though. I'm just saying.
You could make like a 12-inch version or something, I guess.
Yeah, if you want a smaller version, we can do it.
Cute little bunny pocket.
All right, let's glue this down.
We should have made like a little bunny to go in the pocket. Like
That's a kangaroo.
I
Bunnies
know,
don't
but
carry babies in their
how
pocket.
cute would that be though?
Oh, bud. Sometimes.
I'm really...
I think this needs to be trimmed just a little more. That is brilliant, bud. You're right. You're right. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I can't wait to add the flowers in. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a few of these little ones. I think I'm just gonna trim some of these off. Some of these at the top are really long. trim some of these.
You could like put a couple of eggs sticking out with it if you want.
I don't want eggs. You could, yeah, you could put. There's plenty of things you could do.
Bunny.
But this is my vision. A baby, but look at.
That's cute.
He had a.
There's a couple eggs on here.
I don't want eggs. That's how you would do it, and that's fine. I do. The little baby bunny's cute, but that's. Anyway, we're gonna do our flowers. So I think I'm gonna actually. Well, right now I'll just stick them in, and then if I need to, we'll figure it out. So we'll do a few of these, and then I need another, like, one of these. Yeah, Mark. Can you believe it? Can't believe him. Men. Baby bunny. I can't. All right, these I love, so we're gonna use some of these. The bunny needs a name. What's the bunny's name, guys? We're not gonna do a face or anything. I know there's gonna be some of you that are gonna be mad at me.
It's Buddy.
Needs a face. Listen, people, not everything needs a face. This one's like, it's vintage, and it doesn't need to be. Promise. Promise. It'll be okay.
Couple taller flowers in there.
Bud,
This one helpful.
you are so helpful. You have no idea.
That's cute though.
These I can kind of bend. It's coming together. It's coming together, guys. Oh no! See?
That moved.
It didn't cure long enough. Mark could do carrots in the pocket and then make it a bow with a bow tie. Yeah, you could. You could do a man. My thing
But
just
if you
came
do
up.
it, just use tacky glue and let it cure.
Let it cure. I'm trying to do it live, so that's why it came up.
The tacky glue is. We actually gotta get more of that. I think we're almost out.
Popped up because it wasn't cured. Isn't it so cute?
Like hot glue is my enemy.
Mark does not like hot glue at all.
Sunny Bunny. His name is Buddy.
No, we can't name everything Buddy.
Buddy the bunny.
Oh, Mark. All right, one more little piece, I think, for the middle. Oh, I could not love this more, you guys. You have no idea how excited I am about how this turned out. Like, so
Oh, you could do
excited.
carrots in the pocket. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could. That's the beauty of crafting, right? It's not one size fits all. I'm doing it how I,
A baby
you know?
bunny would be the cutest. Oh my goodness.
Is somebody saying that? They're just
No,
egging you on.
No, they know. Imagine like a cute little shiplap baby bunny.
You're the cutest ever, Mark.
Your mom's a rascally rabbit. Love those roses. It looks cute though.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I think I need just a little something to kind of spill over the front, I feel like. Like maybe...
You need like a... There.
What?
Like one of these.
No, Mark. Mark, please.
Please take a suggestion.
Mark, I will take
think I know
suggestions
what
when
I'm
I like the
Tell me that
suggestions.
isn't cute.
No. And you just ruined one of my flowers.
I did.
I'm not
I'll
impressed.
sure it goes back on.
I'm not impressed.
You know how delicate I am. I'm so careful with it.
He's so careful with everything. You guys, I take a suggestion sometimes, but sometimes I'm not going to take his suggestions. I'm trying to decide if I want some to flow over.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I cannot deal with how cute this is. I am loving this. Isn't my background looking so cute? So this is going to go right there because this is actually from last
You
month.
notice I threw that one there for now?
I did. It looks good. He did add something to my backdrop. See, I let him do some
I'll
things,
see,
guys.
see if you notice it.
Look it!
That's adorable.
So cute! What do you guys think? I love this. So cute. Is there a glue string? All right, so we're gonna add our things to the back. Hopefully our flowers stay where I want them. We're gonna go like that. And then we have kickstands right here, okay? So when you use our kickstands, they always have to go up a tiny bit from the bottom, okay? So as we said, use like your favorite type of glue and then just let it cure before you stand it up. We're gonna use tacky glue with a tiny bit of hot glue just to make sure we can stand her up for you guys. So I'm gonna just use that, and then take some of my...
I gotta say, the tacky glue makes a nice tight seal between
Yeah.
the pieces, whereas hot glue...
Hot glue spaces it,
Yeah, it's
and
hard to
that's
get it, like,
what you
perfectly.
don't want.
But for that, it should be, as long as they're straight, it'll be right.
So I literally just left the tiniest little gap right there, see? Just a little gap. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side, and then the other little piece will slide right up in there. Emma. Emma's a cute name. I think that's good for this bunny.
Talk about you
Suzanne.
take this material and you turn it into
I
like...
know. Oh, you guys, I love this so much. Okay, and then these little pieces. Is it this one? Yeah. So there's one side. This side looks longer.
I made them.
Yeah. So
Whichever
make sure
side
that you
fits in there
use.
perfectly,
Yeah. So this longer side, I'm just gonna add my tacky glue to it, and then I'm gonna take hot glue and just fill this crack. Again, you don't need to do hot glue if you're doing it like at home and just letting it sit up. But we're just gonna slide that up in there. Same thing, longer side. Isn't it so cute, you guys? I am in love. You have no idea. I didn't put hot glue in there. It might be okay. I put it on the end instead. It should be okay. All right, so we're just gonna let it sit for just a second. Name her Honey. That's cute too. I don't know. I am just loving like Emma. Emma just is like kind of vintage feel. It has a vintage feel to it, you know. Use a Gorilla dot for the standing part that goes in the slot so I can take it out. That's a good idea too. Very good.
Yeah,
idea.
they hold really good. That's what we do when we do the sales.
Okay, are we ready?
Secured.
Well. It's so cute. I can't. What do you guys think?
That's adorable.
I love this. You have no
I'm
idea.
gonna take a marker and draw some cute
No,
little
you're not. Listen, I have people that get mad because they're like, you gotta add a face. Listen, Linda, I don't. I don't have to add a face. You know what we should name it?
faceless one.
No, Elsie. Elsie for my grandma. It's gonna be Elsie. Sorry, that one wins. It's gonna be Elsie the rabbit. My grandma would love this too because my grandma loved pink. So she would be a big fan of it. So it's Elsie the rabbit. Look how cute she is. I love it. All right, let me pull somebody for some happy mail. Actually, I did. I pulled a couple people. We did, there was a couple new people that I called. Maureen Sire. So make sure you send us a message with your email and mailing address. And then we're going to also go with Vicky Denat.
It looks even cuter on camera.
I know. Send us a message with your email and mailing address and we'll send you some happy mail as well. I love this. So you guys, comment Rabbit, check your messenger for the supply list. We have an Etsy sale happening on all the new cutouts for the spring collection. We have mystery bundles going on for Easter that we're taking for a limited time. That's all that information is in there when you comment Rabbit. And if you place an order over $85 on our chalk site, you can still get the bunny bundles for free. You get all 3 of these bunnies with the exclusive transfer. Look how cute.
That might be the cutest thing you've made.
It's like her babies. Look, she's got 3 babies now, Mark. Are you happy?
If I made the pocket bigger.
Look at. She's got 3 babies. I think that was it. Oh, and join, if you guys are interested in joining our crafting community, join either Perks and Club or join our team, and you can get in on some amazing, amazing things right now. 30% off if you're a Perks member. Club members get the exclusive kits, and designers get 40% off. Plus, we're doing some really awesome things in the VIP group, so check that out as
What are
well.
those little decorative things called?
These? They're like artisan add-ons.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions, let us know. We will see you guys probably tomorrow. All right.
Good night.
Bye.